Hey guys, it's Rain with Paleo and Health Tips, and today I'm taking you out of the kitchen and into the farmer's market with my papa because he agreed to be my guinea pig for the Paleo Prep series. We will shortly go over what that is, what it's about, but first we are heading into the farmer's market because, well, we only have like an hour left.
It's got a lot of thick skin, but just peel all that off, open it up and peel the membrane, because the membrane's a little bit tough, but once you take it off the meat, just take the meat out, the red meat, and eat it that way. It's really good. Awesome.
Thank you.
Try. Thanks for the tip.
Here we go now. Batman scoop on the mic. Mix on the wheels of steel. This is what I was fucking born to do. Let's go.
So that was the grocery haul with my dad, but I also needed some groceries, so I headed to the grocery store and got myself some produce and some protein, and that's what I wanted to go over with you guys today. But I had to feature my dad because he is the inspiration for my next 3 videos, which is actually starting today, and I'm just calling it the Paleo Prep series because I am revamping my dad's diet. He came to me and said he wants to start eating paleo again. He did it with me for about a month. He lost 10 pounds and as a whole just felt better. So he asked me to help him with that, and today I'm starting with produce and protein. Today in this grocery haul, I'm gonna show you guys a few tips and tricks to everything produce and protein, and that's just gonna make paleo more affordable, easier to stay on track, and just as a whole make you better at paleo. So I wanted to start with the protein, and I tried to set it up like all hipster cute, but that just wasn't happening. So I wanna start with bacon. Seriously guys, I love bacon so much, it's sometimes just my savory snack. Deli meats and breakfast meats are probably the only meats that I get paleo style. In the paleo diet, you'll often hear grass-fed meat. I say prioritize what you buy grass-fed because that stuff gets expensive. And deli meats and breakfast meats is what I like to get as paleo style because, I don't know, for me they just taste different. It could be a placebo effect, so don't go off of me. Pork loins. I guess you can say I like pork. I actually saw these on sale, so I got 2. If you see meats on sale, don't feel weird about getting them. In fact, clear the shelf, get them and throw them in the freezer. It usually just means that the sell by is right around the corner. I got them the 24th and it says sell by the 29th. Ground turkey. I like to put half of it in the freezer and half of it in the fridge because I usually get like the 3-pounders, then I just make 2 different meals from it. I also got 2 carton of eggs because I alone eat about 3 eggs for breakfast, and then Bae eats like 4 eggs for breakfast, and I guess you could say we just eat a lot of eggs. Chicken breast. It's like one of the easiest meats to make, and it's just like super basic, so it basically tastes good with anything. I actually got 2 of these because, again, it was on sale, so I put this one in the freezer, and the other ones I'm actually steaming right now because I'm gonna go ahead and shred it, and then just put it in the fridge because you can literally make it with anything. It's just super easy because if you have things already ready in the fridge, you're less likely to go grab chips or less likely to go grab candy or something from McDonald's.
This is pretty much my go-to when it comes to prepping chicken. It's just super easy. I can add it to eggs, soup, salad. It can be a main entree, a snack, and it's amazing. Anyways, produce. I never, ever wash my mushrooms like underwater. I always take a damp paper towel and kind of just clean off the dirt and anything else because it is a fungus. Keep that in mind. Purple onions are by far the best onion. I don't know, they're the most flavorful, I guess the most robust flavor, how corny. Anyways, I always dice like a third of the onion because I'm pretty lazy in the mornings and I like to add it to my eggs or omelet or cauliflower fried rice. Either way, I like to add to my breakfast and I'm lazy in the mornings. I I keep the other 2/3 as is because I like to slice them really thin and add them to salads. Speaking of salads, I pretty much do this with all my dark leafy greens. I put them in plastic bags with paper towels because it helps absorb the moisture, keeping them fresher for longer. I know it probably seems like all I do is make fancy meals, but I promise you that is not the case. First of all, ain't nobody got time for all that. And second, it just keeps me like lighter throughout the day, not so sluggish. Bell peppers are pretty simple. All I do is cut the top off, gut the inside, take out the stem, line an airtight container with paper towels, and then add my peppers to that container. You see that trick right there? Literally works every single time at removing all the seeds. And I don't know if it's just me, but those white things, anything I add bell pepper to makes it taste like dirt, so I just like to remove them and proceed the same process with all the rest of the bell peppers. And butternut squash is probably one of my favorite vegetables, but my least favorite vegetables to prepare. I first cut off the stems, then I have to find a weak spot in the middle to cut the butternut squash in half. I don't care if it's not even because I go further into cutting it. And before you do anything else, gut your butternut squash and save the pumpkin seeds. Submerge them in water so that way they're cleaning now, because you do not deserve to have pumpkin seeds if you buy butternut squash and throw away the seeds. No, I'm just kidding. I really just want you guys to try my super simple sweet recipe that I make for my pumpkin seeds, because you guys will then give up candy, I promise. I always take a potato peeler and peel my butternut squash. Some people leave the skin on, but I think it's a little too tough. Anyways, I go on and then I cut the long part of the butternut squash as French fries because they have a lower glycemic index than both potatoes and sweet potatoes and taste just as good, so why not? I like to make either maple bacon fries or seasoned fries. And how perfect is it that these little guys turn into rainbows? I like to make these my snacks, my sides. I like to put them on salads. I like to add them to soups. Again, very versatile. And don't think I forgot about the pumpkin seeds. They were just submerged in water. It's still a very slimy, messy job, so make sure you clean them well. Now for this sweet recipe for the pumpkin seeds. I use about a teaspoon of coconut oil, a teaspoon of honey, a teaspoon of coconut sugar, and about 1.5 dashes, 2 dashes of cinnamon. Obviously that's optional because not everybody likes cinnamon. I love it. It's like the spicy of the sweet seasonings. And it acts as a thermogenic for the body, which means it promotes calorie burning, something to keep in mind. I heat up the mixture, mix it up well, then I put the pumpkin seeds inside, give it another good mix, and I spread it on parchment paper so it doesn't stick and put it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Make sure you check on it periodically because you do not want it to burn. Another frugal tip is to know what you're going to make from your produce. For instance, I make either a mash or rice from cauliflower, so I prepare it like so and it won't go to waste. Oftentimes I think what deters people from buying produce is that they see it spoil so quickly, but if it's prepped, you're more likely to use it and it won't go to waste. If you're thinking about being a paleo pal, make sure you want to become one with berries. Honestly, they will be your best friend. They have like the lowest sugar of all the fruits, so it is definitely permitted on the paleo diet. However, I don't really care about that because I'd rather get a ton of sugar from fruits that have added micronutrients as opposed to chocolate that's probably going to wreak havoc on my body. So, yes, I eat berries, but I also eat a bunch of other fruit. And here goes another one of them right now. I literally love grapefruit. It is definitely my favorite citrus fruit. It's packed with vitamin C, it's a natural diuretic, and it tastes so good with some honey. Try it. You're going to be like, yes, Rain, thank you. Now I'm just going to quickly make myself some food while I go over the rest of what I got because I'm going to use most of it. One thing I forgot to add in the protein was salmon. Yesterday, Bae and I had it for dinner, so I have leftovers today. And I'm just going to throw that in the pan with a few sauteed vegetables and add that with a side of sweet potato. I got 5 sweet potatoes yesterday, but I baked 3 of them because it's nice to always have those ready. So if you want to just have it as a side with dinner, super easy to just put on your plate, which I'm going to do tonight. And that's pretty much it. If you enjoy
enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. Don't, no hard feelings. Comment down below some paleo and health tips you'd be interested in instead.